This needs to stop. This Messi hate going on right now in the mainstream media, on social media, amongst people privately, it needs to stop. It really needs to stop. Now, I understand people have their own personal preferences as to who the GOAT is. Some may say Zidane, some may say Cristiano Ronaldo, some may say, let's say, Platini, some may say Iniesta or any other player. Some may even say Ronaldinho. That is your personal opinion. We will have a personal opinion as to who the GOAT is. But when you say that Lionel Messi is now not even in the top 5 players of all time, at this point in time, that's not even an opinion. That's just plain stupidity. That is just plain stupidity. We all have our individual opinion, but when you say that Messi is not even the top 5 players of all time, I need to call you out on that. That is nonsense. I am seeing a lot of Messi hate that I've never seen before. And it's not even coming from the Cristiano Ronaldo fan base or any other fan base. It's coming from the mainstream media, social media, people who had their first introduction to football via the World Cup are now saying some things about Messi that make no sense. Someone even said that Messi has now lost 2 World Cup finals, therefore he can't be the GOAT or he can't even be in the top 10. Someone said that on social media. Mofo, it's hard enough winning 1 World Cup. Mofo, it's hard enough even winning 1 World Cup. Okay? Now, this Messi hates right now, that's trendy, that everyone's jumping on, is nonsense. Now, we know that the Argentina players like Paredes, Molina, and a few others, these people are thugs. These people are absolute thugs. However, it is unfair to put Messi within that group. Yes, Messi may have been the captain, but Messi is not Paredes. Messi is not Molina. Yes, Messi may have tried to get Cucurella sent off, but I didn't see Messi punch anyone. I didn't see Messi fight anyone. Now, people see that and they assume that Messi is part of the clique, the thug clique within the thug clique within the Argentinian team, and they're using that to try and taint Messi's image. Now, once again, everyone has an opinion as to who the GOAT is. If your GOAT is not Messi, that is okay. Your GOAT may be Zidane, your GOAT may be Cristiano Ronaldo, your GOAT may be Ronaldinho, and that's okay. But when you're now saying that Messi is not even the top 5 players of all time, I'd love to know, Jeff, who is in your top 5 players of all time? Please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me. I am astounded here. I am completely astounded. People are trying to revise history here. People are trying to, take away from Messi's legacy. Now, you may not personally like Messi for some odd reason, and that's your subjective opinion. But objectively, when you say Messi is not in the top 5 players of all time, you are smoking something that probably isn't from planet Earth, bro. Let's keep it real. The Messi hate is stupid and it's got to stop. People saying he's not the GOAT, he's not in the top 10 anymore or top 5, Messi's a fraud. Someone said that Messi's a fraud. A guy who scored 91 goals in 1 year apparently is a fraud. A guy who has 4 Champions League medals is a fraud. A guy who has completed football by winning the World Cup is a fraud. A guy who was basically the best player of the 2022 World Cup, basically dragged Argentina to win that whole competition, is a fraud. I mean, come on. Now, people are using this final loss to now put forward their own personal opinions, which in my opinion, a lot of it is trash. Oh, Messi can't be the GOAT. He's now lost 2 World Cup finals. Well, Messi's won World Cup. 1 World Cup is literally worth worth people's whole careers. What one World Cup, people literally goes to the World Cup to play injured just to win that World Cup. I'll give you an example. Samuel Umtiti from Barcelona. Back in 2018, he had a pretty nasty knee injury. He didn't want to go for surgery. He wanted to play in the World Cup. Ended up winning the World Cup. After winning the World Cup, he was never the same again. People give up their careers, their footballing careers to win a single World Cup. And you're telling me that because Messi lost 2 World Cup finals and he's got 1 World Cup medal, he can't be the GOAT? He can't be in the top 5 players of all time? I mean, come on. At this point in time, it's hatred, it's stupidity, people trying to revise history. Once again, if you personally believe that Messi is not the GOAT, you are absolutely entitled to your opinion. You are absolutely entitled to believe that. But when you say something like Messi's not even in the top 5 players of all time, I'm astounded. I am literally astounded. That is nonsense. I want to know who this guy's top 5 players of all time are. I really want to know who that is. Messi may not be your GOAT, and that's okay, but he's at the very least in the top 10, top 5 even. The Argentina team, let's be real here, have ruined Messi's image to some extent. And it makes sense why people are angry at Messi. He's a captain. He knows these players inside out. His voice stands out. They look up to him. And throughout the World Cup, some Argentinian players played dirty. Let's be real. Now, if your argument was based on Messi's ability to captain a team, Messi's ability to actually be impartial and call out his players, I would agree with you there. I would absolutely agree with you. But when you're saying that because of other people's actions, Messi can't be in the top 5 players of all time, you've lost me there. You've absolutely lost me there. You've absolutely lost me there. Really, you have. Messi may not be your GOAT, but if you're saying he's not in the top 10, top 20, it doesn't make any sense. People are now saying a lot of crazy things about Messi. A lot of crazy things. People are saying that there's no way he can be a legend after what Argentina did. There's no way. People are saying that he's a fraud. He's a fraud. The Messi hate has got to stop. It's got to stop. Again, Messi may not be your favorite player of all time, and that's perfectly fine. Everyone has their own personal preferences. Like I said, your GOAT may be Zidane, your GOAT may be Ronaldinho, your GOAT may be Cristiano Ronaldo, your GOAT may be Iniesta, or Xavi, or Toni Kroos, or Modric. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Now, if I said something like Zidane isn't even in the top 30 players of all time, you will probably look at me crazy. If I told you personally, hey, Zidane is not even in the top 50 players of all time, you will probably look at me crazy. You probably will, because that's just nonsense. Once again, Zidane may not be your GOAT or my GOAT, but we can agree that he's definitely within the top 50, top 30 players of all time. And that right there is also the same for Messi too. People are trying to revise history, change history about Messi, this, that. It's all going to work. We all saw what Messi did in 2022. We saw what Messi did in 2026, 4 years later. He may not have won it, but he was damn sure close. So let's stop with the hate and let's keep it real here. Messi is definitely within the top 5 and top 10 players of all time. These are my thoughts. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. Shirtless Matchday here. Thanks for watching.